should probably just... Yeah. Did I press start? Oh, I did press start. I was about to say. Me start talking, not mic on. That's a sentence. Oh, I should face my microphone. Yeah, very smart ideas. Wait. That's uncomfortable. Okay. Testing. One. Wait, that wouldn't work. Okay. I should start the video. Why do I keep not starting the video? I'm stupid. It's fine, but like still. Hey, it's me, Lil and Rex, aka Trini, and I uploaded a video called Song. It was my mermaid video, right? So I uploaded that like a week or two ago, and in that I mentioned how June, the mermaid, aka the Leviathan site, is a site. And I kind of briefly said how it's humans who gain the powers of supernatural creatures. In that video, I also said that I would end up making another video talking about sites, so here we are. So, in my world, aka Widow, I think that's what it's still called. Yeah, it's still called Widow. Basically, humans aren't the main race anymore. They haven't been wiped out. Originally, they were like basically just genocided. They were all dead, but now they're not, because I changed my story a lot and I wanted to fix it. So now there are humans, like normal humans, but like generic, like R type humans don't really exist anymore. There's some humans who are like incredibly weak and have zero powers, but they still like evolve to like not conform, but live in a society where killing people is legal and demons and angels run everything. So they've changed genetically throughout the years, but they're the basic humans, basically. No powers, nothing really special. But like I said, this video is about sites, and sites aren't basic humans, but they are still considered humans. To become a site, basically you make a pack. I'm not sure if it's a blood pack or what, but it's a pack with something supernatural. Doesn't have to be a demon, doesn't have to be an angel. Normally, if you make a pack with an angel, it's called a blessing, and if you make a pack with a demon, it's called a curse or being damned or something. It's just generic BS, because it doesn't actually matter. Either way, the pack is exactly the same. Maybe the way it's made or the rules of it is different, but that's just per person. It's not based on race or any of that. So when you create a pack, basically you gain the powers of whoever pack you make. They usually don't get to choose which powers they give you. I'm not sure if I'm going to change that or not, but they don't choose which powers they give you. And they don't choose how you change, but they gift their powers to you, so you become stronger and you become part of them. But in the same time, they can take those powers away whenever they want. Like, if they say, okay, I'll give you my powers, but once a month you need to kill 3 people in one day, and in 1 month you don't kill those 3 people that one day, they can just take your powers and be done with you. They can kill you, can do whatever they want. Even while you have their powers, they don't have to keep you alive. They don't have to let you have freedom. But some people are nicer and they'll let you have this. The Ocea on my screen right now is named Ocea Ferguson. She was originally just a normal human, but I decided to make her a site because she is a close friend of my main character, Little, aka Serendipity. Serendipity is going to be the demon/angel who makes a contract with her. When Ocea has a long story, I'm not going to explain it in this, but it's like generic, edgy, sad stuff. She's an orphan. This is very sad stuff. Very sad. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, I keep saying yeah. God, I did this in a video. But she ends up dead. I'm not gonna say how, but she ends up dead, and Little doesn't bring her... I don't want to say brings her back to life, but Little's able to catch her soul before it either vanishes or is taken. And by catching her soul, she's able to revive her. Let's say that. She's able to bring her back. And the only way to keep her back without always expending way too much power to her was to make her sight. So they make a pact. It was a forced pact, by the way. I actually said that the pacts don't have to be like, they don't have to be consensual. Like, they can force a pact on you and like force you to have their powers. They can't force you to do things though, unless that's a part of their powers, like control you or something. But yeah, they can force you to have a pact, and Little forced it on Oka, but it was more out of like, it was more of a good reason that she did it. She didn't want Oka to die, and Oka was going to die if she didn't force this pact right then and there, because Oka wasn't able to consent since she was already basically dead. So Little and Oka make a pact, and Oka is able to, let me say, what was Oka able to do? Her lifespan is spent longer than any humans. So as long as Little's alive, Oka would be alive. But that's the part of Little's powers that isn't just a generic pact. So until Little dies, Oka will be alive. And even if Oka like has her head cut off, that will be able to regenerate no matter what. As long as Little's alive, Oka will not be able to die. Another thing is Oka's able to summon things. They have to have a sigil on it though, like a sigil that she draws on it. And it's not like witchcraft or anything, it's just a part of Little's powers. And since Little's able to summon things with her angel powers, Oka is also able to summon things. Sadly, those are the only powers and stuff Oka got, because she's not like a bigger sight. She's a pretty weak sight, honestly, and she's more human than most. But that's just an example. My other character, Diana, is also a sight, but she is an ancestor sight. So like I said, the supernatural creature can always take away their powers, but if the supernatural creature dies, you lose the powers, unless they give them to you permanently. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to call it, but basically, let's say you have a relationship with that supernatural creature and they actually like you, and they're like, all right, if anything happens, I don't want you to die because you're human, you know? So they can just permanently give you that bit of power. They lose it themselves, but then you permanently have it now. Like, they don't lose all of their powers, but they lose like a fraction of it, and it's given to you permanently. So most supernatural creatures don't do this, of course. But for Diana, in the prequel story I'm making, Livian is the sight of Nero. And Livian, oh, is these spoilers? I don't know. It doesn't matter. No one's gonna actually see this video anyway. But basically, Livian is Nero's sight. And I even say this. Becoming a sight can have side effects. Sometimes it does, like, it takes a physical form in which, like, Diana and Livian, they have a third eye on their head. Livian's is closed most of the time, but Diana's is always open while her other eyes are closed. The third eye is one of the forms of a physical change within a human's body to fit the powers. Because they both have clairvoyance, where they can, like, see into the future and past. Diana can even go into the past. But since they both have that, it took a physical take on them and gave them a third eye. Some humans don't have, like, some sights don't get this. Like Oka, she did not change physically whatsoever. She only gained powers. Some change mentally. They might become more sinister, evil, things like that. But yeah. So what was I saying before? I was talking about Diana. Yeah, Diana has ancestor who was a sight. So Livian and Nero were actually really close, and Nero ended up giving her permanent, like, his abilities, like that piece of his ability permanently. So she was able to see into the past and future and all that clairvoyance, you know. So when she had children and died, that power keeps going through her bloodline because that's permanently within her. Sights like that can usually be considered supernatural creatures themselves now, because technically they're not human. They can't get these powers taken away. These are permanently theirs, and it goes down their bloodline. So those are considered, like, I don't exactly know what I'm going to call them yet, but they're not even humans anymore. They're sights permanently. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to be called. I'll think about that sometime. But yeah, so I was just trying to explain that it can be permanent and it can go through your bloodline, but you have to be given that power permanently. So Oka, for example, actually, I'm not sure if Oka has this power permanently or not. I would have to think about it in the story more. But yeah, I think that sums it up. I have a few more characters who are sights. One named Zafar. Oh, wait, no, I can't say that. Ooh, that's definitely spoiler territory. I can't even say that one. Yeah. But yeah, it's basically a way that humans can survive alongside of supernatural creatures, and I think that's all that really matters. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say about sites. Oh, so can a site use their powers on the supernatural creature who gave them their powers? Yeah, but if they didn't give you that power permanently, they can just take it away from you the second you try to attack them, type thing. Like if you're master, not master, I mean, some of them do prefer to be called master, mattering what type of person gave you your abilities. But I'm refer to them as like master because this is easier. Like if your master gave you the ability to shoot laser beams and you shoot a laser beam at them trying to kill them, they can just take that power away from you. Simple as that. Unless they gave it to you permanently, then they'll just have to fight you and either kill you or die. You know, that's how it works. Anyhow, that's the end of the video, and I just want to say this is one of my favorite pictures, to be honest. I really love this picture, and I really love this character too. I'm currently roleplaying with Oni_Kami, aka IX. I've been roleplaying with IX with this character for a minute, and I really like her. I might make another video just talking about her story and stuff. Anywho, thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you later. I'm not gonna see you, but I'll talk to you. Well, I mean, you can't reply. I mean, you can comment. Yeah, comment and subscribe. I'm supposed to be saying that too as a YouTuber. Yeah. Bye. I'm gonna start screaming.